What's up, everybody? This is Deskbot Dylan from TeamDemise, or TeamDemise Dylan, whatever you guys really want to call me. But I am bringing you my 60-card Paleozoic deck profile. I have not won a regional with it. I've only been to one regional with it. I have done fairly well in locals with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm playing. And starting off, we have the 3 swap frogs, your 3 dupe frogs, and your 2 Ronins, your frog engine in the deck. The frogs just go very well with all of your paleos because they're all level 2 aquas, and it just helps the paleo engine in general. And then the other cards, I do play the one of Maxi because this card is so good. I wish I had the ulti, rest in peace me. But that's my next project. And then for the last but not least, I do play the 3 backjack because the backjack combo in paleos just help your stall game, because send it off of a card that I play in my deck, and it excavates the 3, but only you can look at it and put it in any order you'd like. So that's the cool part about backjack. And then banish it on your opponent's turn, and if it's a normal trap, you can set it and use it that turn. That's why backjack is broken. And then onto the spells. I do only play 9 spells, 12 monsters by the way. I play your TeamDemise. I do play the 3 Pot of Desires, and I do play in 60 cards that Grass Looks Greener. I was only playing 2 Desires, but the fact that I needed the 3rd one to help it just run so smoothly, I decided to go ahead and put the money in and buy the 3rd. And honestly, it's been 100% worth it. I've had so much success with this deck. And then onto the traps. You know I'm playing a Paleozoic deck if that's your trap count. So onto the traps. I do play 2 Leoncolia. I play 3 Dynamiscus. Play 3 Olenoids, and then I play 3 Canadia, and then the 3 Morella. I was thinking about taking the good old Dynamiscus down to 2 because it does interfere with my Demise, but I just like seeing it. If I do take this out, I would probably put in an extra dim barrier because I do only play 2, and you will see that here in a second. I do, for the paleo support, I play 3 reckless. I play the 3 lost winds, and then your solemn brigade. People side deck the solemn, warning, but I just find it useful to main deck it if someone does main deck the Denkos, and I've seen that before. So it really just hurts on the inside when you get a Denko dropped on you and you don't have this set. For more stall, the Dim Barriers. Dim Barriers is such a good card. It's getting reprinted in the new Mega Pack, so that's going to be lit. The Quakings. I play 3 Quaking and 1 normal Mirror Force. And then coming off of the ban list, the Imperial Order. I'm still 100% not decided on this, if this is a good card or not. I mean, it is a good card. It stops like your poly decks and everything, but sometimes it can neg you and you can lose off of it. That hasn't happened to me quite yet, but I've come close to it. And then these last couple traps are my traps that I like to play in paleos. The card that I was talking to you about with Backjack, the Fiend Briefing. It sends Backjack to grave because he's a fiend, and you can just set your normal spell traps, which is really cool. And I do main deck 2 Wiretap. I need the Ultras, I know, but I love this card. Like the Solemn Strike, the Chain of the Solemn Strike, the Wiretap. Oh my gosh, it's dirty. It's literally dirty. Then I played 2 of the Spiritual Swords because Spiritual Swords, you can send it off Morella. Not a lot of people have actually told me, hey, this is a bad card, don't play it. But if you send it off Morella, it can save you from a game. It literally can. That's the best part about it. And then 2 last cards I main deck because I hate paleos with a burning passion are the Imperial Iron Wall. The Imperial Iron Wall also, like, helps my deck in a way, because I don't send my Paleos and stuff. They don't get banished. Lost One doesn't get banished. It does interfere with my Desires in Ronin, but if I just keep like all my traps going, then I should be a-okay. And that is actually it for the main deck. On to the extra deck. I do play the one Utopic Future. Utopic Future I've used to just help unclog my board. I've just had so many monsters on board once, and then make Utopic Future, and it's helped me with games. I do play, obviously, the 3 Totally Awesome. I need one more first ed. Shout out to you guys. Get me a first ed, or German. I would like German too. But no, seriously, Toad is just... Surprised Toad didn't get like limited on the ban list, honestly. He's such a broken card. And then I play 3 Opobina. Not a lot of people play the 3 Opobina. They only play the 2, but I'm not playing any other like spicy techs, I guess you could say. So I just played the 3 Opobina just for the pure Paleos, and just to help, because he's got 2400 booty, so that just helps out. And then I do play 2 Alamancaras, because Alamancaras is basically a better Dryden in my opinion. He has more effects than Dryden. He's 2400 attack all the time. But you have to have a trap in order for him to use, and it's not hard to get a trap attached to Alamancaras. So that's really cool. And then I play 2 Sky Cavalry. Sky Cavalry just helps against my Blue Eyes matchup, just help get monsters off the board. And then I do play the Cat Shark Daigusto Phoenix combo, because Daigusto Phoenix is broken and Cat Shark is broken. And then I play 1 Crumble Logos. This helps me with Denkos, and then I play the Downer Magician. I was thinking about taking Downer out, to be honest, but I can overlay it, and it can help me do piercing for when my opponent's trying to play defensive. And then on to the extra deck. The extra deck's really spicy. So, for the extra deck, the sign deck, I play 3 of the Barrier Statue of Torrents. I wish he was a super, because that would just look so good as a super. But no monster can be special summon except for water monsters, so I can like normal him, special the swap that I already have, pitch the Ronin, special the Ronin, make the Toad, so Barrier Statue Toad, and then whatever I have set. So that's really cool. I do play the double twin twisters in the side. I've honestly thought about taking twin twisters out, because it just makes my deck awful. But it's really cool. Obviously, not necessarily in the mirror. Like, I don't know if I'd honestly side these into the mirror. I would just side it in against like pure Demise decks. That would slow them down. And then the Dark Hole Raigeki. It's not ulti, you're not doing it right. Actually, a lot of people don't like the ultimate Raigeki, but I just think it looks so good. Your board clears, obviously, if you're against Blue Eyes. And then I play the 2 Forbidden Chalice. Sorry, they're not ultis, but I don't know what I would take out. Like, I don't even know if I want to play this card anymore. Like, play a second Dark Hole. And, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But, the card has actually came in clutch for me, so I'm probably going to keep it in. I do play the 3rd Wiretap, just because the mirror match. Wiretap's key, and you want to see Wiretap. The breakthrough skill, ulti Italian, that's really good. And I do play the 2 Forbidden Apocrypha in the side. I was main decking this card, but now with dinos coming out and being as strong as they are, you don't really want to see this in your deck and against the dinos. And then for the last but not least, the 2 anti-spell. If I do take out the Forbidden Chalices, which I've been thinking about doing, play the 3rd anti-spell and the Dark Hole would probably be what I do. But this is my Paleozoic deck profile. If you got any comments, feel free to try to help me with my build. If you guys don't like it, try to keep your comments clean and to yourself. But if you do like have a recommendation for me, try to help me improve my deck, please let me know. I'm not taking out the Max C though, I'm sorry guys. But this has been the Paleozoic deck. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel is needed. And I will see all of you next time in the next video. My next video, by the way, is probably going to be a Fluffle deck, so feel free to keep watching for my Fluffle deck, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.